Hi, I am Vivasan Gore welcoming you all to this Lexeye CSR awareness series. Lexeye is engaged in legal compliances for trust, NGOs, NPOs and Section 8 companies for more than a decade. We have reputed chartered accountants, company secretaries and lawyers as our associates. We are serving many prestigious educational institutes, hospitals, charitable trusts and companies during our tenure as agency providing legal compliances and have established ourselves as prime organization carrying on such compliances, keeping our clients up to date on legal front. Recently, Government of India has launched an exchange for CSR activities. In this Lexeye CSR series, we are trying to create awareness and understanding regarding the overview, function and benefits of CSR portal launched by Government of India under SEBI. Today, we have our expert panel to give us some brief idea regarding CSR. Let me introduce Company Secretary Mr. Girish Padadikar. Mr. Padadikar has an extensive specialized experience in the field of company law, IPO, listing of securities, labor laws, IP management, etc. He advises various small and medium corporates. Next, I would like to introduce Parimal Bhave. Mr. Parimal has completed his post-graduation in 2009. He owns a company that offers expert guidance in the field of accounting and taxation. He is an income tax and audit expert looking after accounting and compliances in respect of trust and companies since a decade. Finally, I would like to introduce Advocate Manoj Wadekar from Manoj Wadekar and Associates, a leading law firm working in the field of public trust, private trust, arbitration, civil laws, charitable trust, NGOs and corporate litigation. Mr. Wadekar is a gold medalist from Pune University and has more than 40 years of experience. So let me begin with Mr. Padadikar. Mr. Padadikar, many of us have heard CSR and CSR funding. What exactly CSR stands for?
Okay. CSR basically is corporate social responsibility, and as the name suggests, it is the responsibility cast on the corporates towards meeting their social obligation for some projects which are undertaken for the cause of society at large.
Can you please elaborate on whom CSR is applicable?
Okay. As we are always saying, it's a company that will be attracted under the CSR regime. Naturally, it's a corporate social responsibility. Therefore, there are classification of companies which get covered under CSR regulations and rules, which are required to contribute 2% of their average net profits for past 3 years as CSR obligation for meeting their social obligations and all. See, typically, if we see, there is a saying that God cannot reach everywhere and therefore He created mothers. In the same way, government cannot reach everywhere and therefore it created trusts. So trusts are the beneficiaries for this.
Great. Advocate Wadekar, can you give us some overview about the launching of CSR portal by the Government of India?
Yes. CSR portal has been recently launched, which is also known as the Social Stock Exchange also. This CSR portal is basically launched for the purpose of bringing in transparency in allotment of this CSR funding, which Mr. Padadikar just now talked about, to the NGOs and NPOs. Therefore, as we know that previously a lot of foreign funding used to come to India under on which only FCRA restrictions were there. Now the government has decided that why to go for a foreign funding? Instead of that, if our own corporates can contribute by way of a CSR funding, let us try for that and let us streamline that particular thing. Therefore, for the purpose of streamlining the flow of that CSR fund, the CSR portal has been introduced.
Thank you, Mr. Wadekar. Now, can you please elaborate on who can register and benefit from CSR portal?
I would like to say that CSR portal is beneficial to both, at the receiving end, to the NGOs and NPOs, and at the giving end to the corporates, because the corporates will provide the CSR funding. The regulations have been given to them also, where on the CSR portal they are required to register and the corporates are required to put in their information on that particular about the CSR funding on the portal. Here, on the other hand, the NGOs, NPOs, which includes education institutes, hospitals, other charitable institutions, non-profit organizations, and sports organizations, and many others to whom who are in the field of charity. They can get a benefit of that by registering themselves on this portal. And the benefit they will get is that all the CSR funding which has been put in place on that portal, they can try to get the help of that particular CSR funding for the purpose of running their activities, running their projects.
Thank you, Mr. Vadekar. Viewers, I hope you might have some brief idea about CSR and CSR portal. In our next episode, you will gain more knowledge about procedures and rules and regulations about registering on CSR portal and availing funding from the same. Lexeye is conducting a seminar on 20th January at PYC Pune dedicated to CSR portal. Register yourself by clicking the link given below. Keep watching. Have a good weekend ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.